Hi, my name's Kofo, and I was raised and born in River of Life. Growing up, I really didn't know much about God Himself. Middle school, I was in like a lot of bad friendships, and then I guess going into high school, I was in a bad situation where it changed my life completely. And then it hit me. God came into my life. I started reading books. I read a Steve Harvey book about God, and I met a few friends, and they started guiding me for the better. Ever since then, I started making good grades. Many opportunities came my way. I started changing people's lives for the better, and God took control, and now I'm here. River of Life means everything, if I'm being honest. Without it, I don't know where I'd be. Without the church, I have no clue where I'd be. I don't feel like I'll be in like a good state of mind, good characteristics. The church is everything. The people in the church that have helped me grow, my big brother Wale, teenagers ministry, just Chanello, just a lot of people, and as well the adults like Mama and Pastor. They've really helped me grow and become a better me. Like if the church wasn't here, I feel like I'd probably go backwards. I come to church every day, like every Sunday, weekday, happy to learn more about God Himself, to know more about how I can worship with Him and through Him and all.
Dios te bendiga. God bless you. This is Ania from River of Life. I'm a member and a servant of this church, and we've been here about four years. When we came here, we didn't have a home. We didn't have a place to worship God. And Pastor Egypt took us in, and now we've been serving here. And I got married here with my husband, and I had my two daughters here. And this church has really been a blessing to us. Mostly, I've been able to develop myself. I'm one of the interpreters, so I interpret when we have joint service. And another way that I really developed myself is that I believe in helping people, but it's not only believing, also you have to do good deeds. And we have been helping people by giving them out clothes, giving out food, and also supplies for school. So we have been active. I have been active as a minister, a servant, and I just really would appreciate, if everybody joins us and help us keep our church open. What really keeps me coming to this place is the way that everybody treats you with respect and love. It's a church that is, majority of people is from different part of Africa, and now we're multicultural church. And I just love the way that everybody treats us with respect and love. And that just really wants you to keep coming because it's so much love being spread in here. Since I've been coming here, I consider myself to be a little bit shy, but I've grown a lot, and that shyness has, gone away a little bit. So I already experienced where, that the place that we had before, we lost that place, and having to go through this again, it would be very heartbreaking because, you will have to go through the hustle of finding somewhere else and find God's guidance to find a new location to worship. Sometimes people say, oh, I'm gonna go to this church because I don't like this, I don't like that. But when you feel comfortable, when God calls you to be at a place, and I know that God called me and He guided everybody, all the members that are Latino to this church for a purpose. So He has promises for us, and I know that He will complete it, and I'm just waiting to see what He said that He was gonna do with us here. Para nuestros hermanos que son latinos hispanos, le hacemos el llamado que se unan con nosotros. Hemos estado en esta comunidad 4 años trabajando fuerte para ayudar a todas las personas que viven en esta área, y para mantener que esa ayuda activa, necesitamos que ustedes se unan con nosotros. Entonces, por favor, les pedimos que se unan con nosotros. Así como le hemos ayudado a ustedes, esperamos que nos paguen de regreso igual con una ayuda. So, our Latino brothers, we ask you to join us. We have been working for straight 4 years with the community, and even before we came here, the brothers from River of Life, they have been working continuously with everybody in this area. And we give you this calling, to join us, to help, with the donations and help us save our church.
So my first experience with this church, or my most memorable experience, goes back to my first time here. This is when we were still in school, and I had been hopping around from church to church, and one of my friends from school had invited me. He said, hey, we have a church here. I never really went. All of a sudden, I get a call from Pastor David, who says that, I heard that you were looking for the church and you were supposed to come last week. So, I was like, okay, well, we came, but we didn't see anyone there. And they told us that they had relocated to the school across from the building that we went to. Cut the long story short, we ended up going, me and my brothers and sisters. And I remember at that time just kind of looking for more. I needed more. I didn't just want to just go to a normal church, but I wanted to experience something different. Right after we were done and the whole service was done, even my sisters came up to me like, yo, did you feel that? I was like, yeah, I ain't never felt like nothing like that before. And since then, I've been here at this church. From that point on, I've found a way to get involved, tried to be as active as possible. This church means everything to me. I fight for this church outside of these walls. I love to talk about my church. Everyone who's seen my face and knows me, whenever they ask where I am or what's going on, I'm like, yeah, I have a church event. I'm not able to go. This church means that much to me. This is my home away from home. If you can't find me at work, if you can't find me at home, then you're gonna find me here. The loss of River of Life would be devastating, to say the least. I don't know what it would be like. To lose this church would mean that you're losing a presence in the community. To lose this church would mean the lives that are here become affected. To lose this church tells the enemy and tells everyone else that there's no power in our God. To those of you that are watching and who are debating whether they should or shouldn't give, take this into consideration. Wherever your church is a beacon of light. Giving to this church would mean that this city of Riverdale still has a chance to be turned around. Visiting this church or helping this church stand would be you giving God an upper hand in this fight in this world. To everyone who's considering giving and those who have already given, we just want to say a big thank you. God bless.